Hello, I'm Suspicious Stew. Jeez, that's very big on the screen, isn't it? That's why we're here. And that's how we're here. Hooray! We're gonna make some suspicious stew. I'm sure you're wondering what the suspicious part is because I just linked the recipe for a mushroom stew. I'll tell you later, okay? It's a secret.
Don't eat microplastics.
Yeah.
Eat macroplastics.
Yeah.
Consume Lego brick.
Commit to it, don't eat Lego brick. Or at least don't tell anybody I told you to eat Lego bricks, okay? Because I didn't. Hang on, I need to start making this. I need to start doing things. I have time today to do things. I'm not under quite as much time pressure as... I'm not usually under time pressure on a Friday, but, you know, I don't know where I'm going with this. Where I'm going is to here with my chopping board. Ding! Cake is just a real life Looney Tune with how she moves. Master Time Thief, that is... That's the autism! Woo! I'm going to read this. I have read the recipe already. I just need to have another read of it, you know? Don't ever try and make a recipe without reading the recipe first. I promise you. Like, you won't go to super hell or food prison or anything like that, but it will make your life easier, okay? It will make your life easier. We need 2 teaspoons of paprika. It's going to give a nice little bit of It's going to bring some paprika to the recipe. Can you make the stew that makes you blind for 1 day? Oh, the 1 day blinding stew. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
After the stock debacle, I went back to the store to get some new vegetables. I picked up potatoes, carrots and parsnips and put them in my tote. The clerk asked, "Aren't you getting any more?" I held the bag up and said, "There's not much room."
Before we go any further, we have a little word from today's sponsor. Do you love writing stories in new universes, whether for tabletop games, novels, or just for fun? Do you want a system that helps you to organise, plan, and keep track of all the intricate details of your new world? Well, let me tell you about World Anvil. World Anvil is an all-in-one software that helps you to build the setting of your story with a world-building suite, campaign manager for RPGs, and a novel writing and publishing tool. When you're looking to manage a campaign, whether for a few friends or a huge group, the RPG Game Master lets you create, edit, and keep track of lore, NPCs, monsters, maps, and even timelines on the fly. The digital GM screen also means you can spend less time worrying about where all your notes are and more time giving players an engaging, consistent, and memorable experience in the world that you've created. If you prefer to be in the heart of the story, there's plenty of resources for players too. Keep track of your character's adventure by adding images, whether art pieces or cosplay, journal entries, session notes, or even witty quotes, and get access to interactive maps, world lore, and even family trees from your GM all in one place. And whether you're writing a campaign or a novel, you'll also have access to World Anvil's planning and writing software, with the ability to easily drag and drop chapters, embed maps, link to world lore to keep yourself on track, and monetize your creation. World Anvil supports over 100 systems, including D&D 5th edition, and is already home to millions of people building and exploring their own adventures. If you're ready to embark on a new chapter of world building, you can get a delicious 51% off any yearly subscription to World Anvil with code CAKEJUMPER and make the campaign of your dreams a reality.
Hey Cake, why did the mermaid wear seashells? Because she grew out of the shells.
I hate that that's good. I hate that I didn't think of it. In Minecraft, to make suspicious stew, you need brown mushroom. Is it like, oh, what's the red mushroom called? It's not poison, but what's the, you know, the red one with the little dots on it? What's that called again? Ding, 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 ding. Wooden bowl and suspicious ingredient. And your suspicious ingredient is a flour most of the time. And they all give different effects. Now, before I do anything, I'm going to tell you right now, please, and this is coming back around to the gardening thing again, do not eat flowers without knowing what they are. Some flowers are not edible. Some flowers are very edible. You see like sugared pansies and stuff on cakes or whatever. Do not randomly eat flowers. Same with mushrooms. If you're out in the wilds, out in a walk, and you see mushrooms, don't just pick them up and eat them. It might be one of the last things you ever do. With flowers, like, they can be poisonous. There's flowers I'm going to grow in the garden this year that are poisonous. Like, they mightn't kill you, but they're going to make you very, very sick. Don't eat foxgloves. Don't eat anything from like the lupin family. If you want to eat a flower, be like 100% sure you know what it is. Get a second opinion, get a third opinion. Maybe just don't even eat it if you're not sure. Let's start slicing these. So I do have 2 different types of mushrooms. I was not going to put a suspicious red mushroom into the soup, as you can imagine. Brown mushrooms and not brown mushrooms. What are these, like chestnut mushrooms. Chestnut mushrooms and closed cup mushrooms. These are the two types of mushrooms we're using in the, oh, I don't know what you got, like in the, the crafting table. Do you know, lads, do you know what I'd love? Just a shout out to any woodworkers there. I want a chopping board for the kitchen that looks like the top of a Minecraft crafting table. Solid wood. I'd save up. I would save up for it. That would be so cool. This is probably overkill knife for this. I don't know how small these need to be chopped up, but I'm just gonna go for it. We're leaving the stem on, I'm leaving the skin on, we're just gonna full send it. This is gonna take a while because I don't want to take my hands off. And we're cutting up all of these, so I'm gonna try not to dilly-dally too much. I love this knife. I love this knife so much. It would take longer with no hands, that's true, Jedi, that's true. Then you're dead right. Okay, hop, hop. I'm doing this such a strange way. I'm not really, I'm just cutting it, it's fine. It's fine, it's no big deal. We just have a million of them to do this. We're locking in on getting these sliced up. We're locking in. I only have like 7 million more of them to lock in on. I'm okay with you having this whole cereal as soup discussion. I'm just not going to contribute. I don't mind it going on in chat. I'm just going to like pointedly ignore you from this point on because I've now acknowledged you. That's too big a piece to be there on its own. There we go. This will all cut, like all these bits that I'm cutting up, they will cook down. Mushrooms cook down. It's like, it's not quite the same as, you know, you get a little spinach, you put it in a pan or something, and it just goes. It's not quite like that, but it's not far off. This is some funky shaped mushroom. Look at this. It looks like this mushroom looks like a fidget spinner. Do you remember fidget spinners? It looks like a little. Somebody came into my YouTube comments there the other day, and this isn't a bad thing. I think it's really funny. So, you know, regularly people are funnier than they are anything else in YouTube comments, thankfully for me. And someone said something like, I seemed like a cross between a VTuber and Northern Lion. Which, like, it's not insulting because he's funny, but yeah, a streamer and a streamer. I had someone on Blue Sky say that when they followed me, they thought I was just a VTuber, which, like, to be fair, especially since I started changing a lot of my social stuff over to picture of the model instead of picture of me, because somehow that's, I don't know, it feels more comfortable in a weird way. Even though I'm right here on camera looking directly at you with my flesh face. You get it, yeah, you get it. It's one of those things, you know, it feels fun. I also, in the last couple of years, I don't know if it's streaming or what, I have started to really not like having to pose for photos, especially selfies. I used to just like take photos, like I'd take outfit photos of what I'm wearing, and I'll still do that occasionally, that's fine. But I got this inability to like, if I have my phone now, I want to take like a nice little like, I'm just like, it's like I lose the ability to do it. I used to be able to do it on command. I can't do it anymore. I feel like I can't take a decent selfie. Yeah, I used to be able to. And like, I wouldn't be there like all day like, MySpace angle, Bebo angle. But like, I can't do it anymore. I don't do it anymore. I can take a fine outfit photo. And I can't do anything, I can't take a selfie. It is the difference of photo and video. Sky Roth, you're dead right. If you feel like, this is actually something, I know that probably sounds like, low self-esteem. What I actually will say to you is seeing yourself on video camera versus in a photo is huge. If you feel really like self-conscious in photos, watch a bit of video of yourself where you're not like posing for the camera, you're just walking around or you're doing something, or like, you know, if I'm on stream and I'm just walking around doing stuff and not like the whole time, like, you look a lot more natural and a lot more real, do you know? Plant pots. Done. Done. Plant pots. Easy. I'm gonna get a bowl. A bowl for the onions. Onion crunch noises. It's a pretty crunchy onion. I got it yesterday. It's the biggest one I could find, and they were all the same price. But Ghost, will this stew make my daughter for one day? It might, but I think it's likely to make your daughter blind for one day, it being the one day blinding stew. Back to the matter at hand, which is chop onion. I've actually survived this onion chopping surprisingly well. I do need to stand back for a second because that second half was a bit juicier. I do have to mince the thyme. You know, feck it, I'll do that now. I'll mince the thyme now. Sorry, this is gonna take a minute because I want to make sure there's no bits of bark in here. How much of this do I need again? 2 teaspoons. This is probably more than 2 teaspoons, but I'll just go with it. Are you capable of stopping yapping? I am. I have a limit. I haven't found it yet for stream though. Okay, now I'm gonna mince this. Ooh, satisfying. Locked in. Oh, it smells so nice. Oh, I love the smell of thyme so much. It's so earthy and fresh, and I know like sage and thyme and stuff, they're almost like Christmassy kind of smells, but for me it's just, I don't know, it's like, it smells like thyme, you know? Where's my list? That's it, everything's chopped. It's only taken me like 3 hours. How does Kate decide what she's gonna cook on cooking streams? I'm gonna ask her. Phone. Hi, how you doing? How do you decide what to cook on cooking streams? I'm not sure. I just kind of wing it. Oh yeah, fair enough, okay. Okay, thanks. Alright, so on. It is just vibes. Zargan, I was going to say exactly those words. It's vibes. It's whatever I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll do something themed because something's happening. Sometimes I'll just be like, I want to eat this, so we're going to make it. 4 tablespoons of salted butter. We know that one. Let's get, I have a wooden spoon. Wouldn't you know? I need to get some butter. The amount of butter I'm getting is, I don't know, like an amount. I'm going to eyeball it on the butter. It's fine. It's a soup. I can eyeball it. Who's going to arrest me? Me. I might arrest me. Dave might arrest me. But why would Dave do that? I had a dream last night that I was trying to light the stove and it just wasn't having it. It just wasn't having it. It just didn't want to go. I'm going to get some of the other butter I got and just, you know, just a bit for good measure. Or. It's going to be a lot of butter, but it's the correct amount of butter, so. So we're going to let the butter melt down. Medium heat, yeah, it's about medium heat. It's a big hob, but it's a big pot, so. And once that butter is fully melted, we're gonna put in the mushrooms and we're gonna put in the onions. Oi. Whoop. Oh, I'm so glad I got the big pot. I'm so glad I went through the effort of just cleaning it. That's, good God, that's a lot of mushrooms. They look like they're supposed to be cut up about like that, so I'm gonna hope that's right. I feel like we maybe needed a little more surface area. Maybe it needed a pan. Who knows? Who cares? Let's check it every like 2 minutes. I can come back over to here, and I can. No, wrong button. Live shroom reaction. Beep 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 beep. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I should change this over.
You've been to the Swinton.
God. You know, I live a good, honest life. I live a good, honest life out here, and yet, even a good, honest person cannot escape being Tilda Swinton. Let's give that 3 minutes. We'll give another. Oh, they're starting to soften up a little bit now. I think maybe I should bring the heat up a little bit, just a little bit. I did bring it down a lot just because the butter was kind of spitting. Wow. I'm so sorry. I'm so like internet poisoned. I can't say the word mushroom without hearing it in Inugami Kurone's voice. Mushroom. What? A badger, mushroom. Snake. Hello. Hello. Look who it is. Sorry, I didn't mean to like poke you.
How dare you?
Do you like mushrooms?
I love the taste of mushrooms, but they do not like my digestion.
Yeah, it's a risk I'm taking today, to be fair. It's a risk I'm taking.
Fills the chat with mushrooms.
Oh. Well, you're gonna have to all swim through the mushrooms now, that's it. I need to do this before everything goes on fire. How much stock? 2? I don't remember how much that is. That's a made-up measurement anyway, so. Flaws. I really hope that doesn't mean something rude. Do you ever make up a silly word in your head and you have to stop? You're like, does that mean something rude in another language? I'm just going to make everyone very upset. I'm not like paranoid about that kind of thing. I'm like, you know when you spoonerism a word and you're like, wait a second. All the time. I'm always so careful. I'm like, if I say something, you know, early when I was streaming, people would donate like 10 bits and be like, will you say happy birthday to my friend whose name is thing that sounds like something diabolical, but, you know, spelled slightly different. I'm like, you ain't slick. 4. That's the stock. What we also need to put in here, I'll see if I can make it do the little goom goom goom. No, thank you. You know, I've been practicing for years just for this moment. You do not need to put wine in the soup if you do not want it there. If you don't drink, if you don't want the drink, if you can't get the drink, it's fine. You don't need to put it in. It's fine. You won't go to super hell. You're just putting that in there. We're then 2 teaspoons of dried dill. 2 teaspoons. There's our fresh thyme. Is that good? That's going in tonight, right now. It's all going in. It's all going in. No waste. 2 teaspoons of paprika. We're gonna mix this all together in a minute, don't worry. I just want to get everything in before I start mixing. Oh, our Worcester sauce. And of that we need 1 tablespoon, a fine feed of it. Because do you know what Worcester sauce brings? It brings a bit of umami. Umami. Stock, yes. White wine, yes. Dill, yes. Thyme, yes. Paprika, yes. Worcester salt. That's about a teaspoon. And if it's not, then sure, feck it. Okay. Mix. Oh, now, look at that. Now, we want to bring this to a boil and let the liquid reduce. We're dealing with the flour in a little while. We're gonna like make a little, like a roux, I suppose. Why am I doing this with my hands? Like in a small bowl. Here we can actually do this now. Whisk flour into the milk until smooth. We'll do that now. 250 mils. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. You're all out here saving me. Huge jazz. Do we have a huge jazz here? Bart, when I get you. Oh, sorry. I don't have any plain flour, but I do have 80 grams of mini eggs. Now, I didn't find the flour yet, but I also have 1 kilogram of mini eggs. So at this point, we need to put in our little mixture of milk and flour, and I'm just really gonna hope it thickens up the way it's supposed to thicken up, because it's quite not lumpy, lumpy is not the word. Chunky, thank you, orangutan. Chunky is the word that I was looking for, not I don't even remember what I was saying a minute ago, and I just hope I don't remember, I hope I don't remember it. It's going in. We don't have sour cream to put in, even though I'm so sure we had sour cream. I think it must have been out of date and got put into the Busker Brewsker. So, oh, now look at the colour coming up on that. That's very respectable looking. So we're going to let this do its thing again for another little while. We're going to let it... Yep, lemon. I'm just going to squeeze this into... I'm not going to squeeze it straight in because I'll end up putting pips and stuff in there. I could just use the juicer. Yeah, a bit of citrus in soup. It's good. It just, you know, it just cuts right through. What herbs and potion effects are you putting in? All in good time. All in good time. 4. I'll put a little bit extra in, why not? Oh my goodness, hang on, I need to start stirring this a little more and make sure it doesn't burn. Because now that it's getting thick, it has the ability to burn. Behold, aforementioned wooden bowl. I am putting this in a wooden bowl for the bit. Okay, I think it's time. And I'm now just going to walk away to go gather some ingredients. I have gotten our ingredient. Our final ingredient. Behold. Now, I'm gonna, before you say that I am poisoning this soup, let me explain you a thing. I'm actually just going to garnish with these. Daisies are fully edible. These, see these, fully edible. Now, I'd recommend, I'm gonna give them a little rinse. I'd recommend giving them a rinse. These are just from the garden, but just a little, you know. I'm probably not going to eat the daisy, but these are edible. These are safe to eat. Please, please do not just go out into the garden and start picking things to eat out of the ground, because they might not be edible. Please be very, very careful. Like, I was so careful to make sure that these are food safe. And you should be careful too. You can't just go pick anything out of the garden and eat it, okay? You can't do that. Much as you might want to, you can't do that. Yeah, you see, green protein, you can eat everything one time, but you might not be able to eat anything else ever again. We have a soup, and we need to try it. It's time for the soup. It's soup time. Look at that. Look at the thickness of that. Look at the thickness of that. Now, is this bowl going to be a good idea for soup all the time? Maybe not, but for this time, we can. Oh yeah, okay. All right. Are you ready to see the soup? This is made wooden bowl. It's made with a wooden bowl, a brown mushroom, a mushroom, an oxeye daisy. Just pretend it's an oxeye daisy. How cute is that? How cute is that?
that? Oh, you can barely see it over here. Well, actually, do you know what? It looks a little more like the Minecraft item at this angle. Don't worry, I'm not going to spill the soup. It's supposed to restore health. I really hope it does. I need to try this. I have not tasted this at any process of its creation, which was not the best idea I've ever had. But I have to try it. I have to try it. It smelled. You can definitely smell the wine. Oh, it's thick. Do you want to see how thick it is? Ooh, woo, woo, woohoo, woo, woo. I don't remember the last time I made mushroom soup. I feel like I've maybe made it on stream, but I don't remember. I'm gonna stop stalling. Ooh. Sorry. Woo. Hang on. I know I said it would be a garnish. I should try it with one of the oxide daisies, or the not oxide daisies. I should try it. Just for the authenticity. I mean, I know they're clean. I gave them a rinse and all. There's nothing living on there. They're edible. Let's see how it is. Let's see if it restores my health. Despite being one of those kids who made daisy chains until the end of time, I've never tasted a daisy before. There's not much of a flavour off it that I can get. Maybe it's just being overpowered by the soup, but this is... Oh, what status effect do you feel? I feel well. You wouldn't like this. It's got suspicion in it. You wouldn't like it. It's been in the Wandering Trader's back pocket for the last 6 weeks. He's been chasing you all over the place and you keep avoiding him, so... I don't know what... I don't know what to tell you. This is gorgeous. This is just a really nice soup. It's a gorgeous mushroom soup. It's so thick. There's so much mushroom in it. You're really getting good mushroom per mushroom ratio in this, do you know? Top marks. I can't take anything away from this. Even eating the daisies and all for my regeneration, it is just wholesome. It's hearty. It's really hearty. Oh, that is one of the nicest mushroom soups I've ever had. And I really mean that. I think the dill helps a lot. The flavour of dill is beautiful. You ever put dill with like butter and baby potatoes? Gorgeous. That is so good. There you go.